What's up guys, it's Captain Productions here on the main channel, and today we are doing a You Asked It episode. I think this is episode 18, let me check my paperwork. This is episode 17. Wow, I am such an idiot. Second episode of 2021. So today we have got all the questions written down. We have 26 questions, let's get into this. So as usual, I just answer the questions. Normally all you'll see is me, but if I feel I need to move things around and hit the camera and show you, I will. So yeah, before we begin, if you do enjoy, why not like, comment or subscribe, or even do any of those. They're all fine choices. But yeah, it's greatly appreciated. We are 2 subscribers away from 600, so you know, I know that's a small amount, but still greatly appreciated. And if you have a question for next month's episode, yes, these are now monthly, or they kind of have been since I brought the series back late last year. But yeah, there is no limit to how many questions I will answer. I will answer as many questions or less. For instance, last month's episode there was 26 questions. I'm answering 26 questions. You leave me 10 questions in the next episode, I'm going to answer 10. You leave me 50, I'm going to have to answer 50. But this video is going to be long as is, so let's get into the questions. Question 1 is from Roger Games. When are you going to get a UCS set? Right. Let's go. Just want to tell you, so as far as UCS sets go, right, I'm going to have to explain this one to you. It's not just the cost that annoys me, it's the fact that it's like, where the hell am I going to put it? Now, I have plenty of space in this bedroom, right? If I cleared all my Tatooine stuff off the top of one of my shelves, I could easily accommodate. It's just, I don't know. There's some UCS sets I really do like and would want, like the 2012 UCS B-Wing comes to mind, is one I'd want. Maybe the Star Destroyer, I don't know. But yeah, I do apologise for the wind noises. It is really wet, rainy, so I've got the lamp on behind me. But yeah, there's your answer. It's just a case of me not knowing what one to get because there's so many good ones. Question 2 from Michael Bagwell. Will you get the UCS gunship? Damn, you guys seem to want to know about me and UCS sets this week or this month. I don't know. I'd have to see it first. Like, before I decide that I would want it for the price, I would need to see it, and I'd have to watch a couple reviews to convince myself that I would want it. Question 3 is from Mr. 20th Bricks. Will you get Phase 2 Rex at his current price? I don't know. See, there's the rumoured Mandalorian Starfighter for late 2021, right? And Phase 2 Rex is not rumoured to be in the set. Sometimes we do get minifigures who weren't even rumoured in the first place. So my thinking behind that is, if he comes in the set, I could drive the original one down, and I would just get both because I like retro Lego Star Wars minifigures. 2, if he doesn't come in that set and he continues to go up in price, I think I'll eventually end up doing that because I don't like my Phase 2 501st being led by a Phase 1 Rex. That kind of annoys me for some reason. I think it's quite obvious why. Question 4 is from Robert Mozzle. Would you build an army other than clones and droids? There's a few armies that I've considered building. Like, I have a bit of a Stormtrooper army, a small rebel army. Those were never built intentionally. I kind of just got those through buying sets, you know. There's a lot of sets that happen to have those minifigures in them, especially with the Stormtroopers and stuff. And I got a bit of a boost on that from buying the 20th anniversary sets. Question 5 is from Ryan M. Will you ever do non-Lego Star Wars figures on Figure Friday? Now, as far as other themes I go, we have to discuss what other themes I like in general. Other themes I like include Indiana Jones and, you know, Power Miners. I don't own sets from either of those, but if I was to buy them, or if I was to buy minifigures that weren't Star Wars, they would appear on Figure Friday, but it wouldn't be a frequent thing. It wouldn't be like a whole switch from Star Wars to, you know, Indiana Jones. Question 6 is from Danny Salter. Do you like Futurama and would you like sets? I love Futurama and I would love sets. Back in like 2013, 2014, they did Legos. They did Lego the Simpsons and Lego. We got the house, we got the Quickie Mart. I think that's the only 2 big sets we got. There's probably more, but we got that I am not thinking of. And of course they got the whole, like, they got 2 series I think on the CMF line. I really like them a lot. Like, they are really cool. But Simpsons is owned and, you know, produced by the same company that did Futurama, so Futurama is, you know, it could happen, but it's not likely because I don't think Futurama it probably has the same amount of cult following as the Simpsons, but Futurama got cancelled in 2013, so the chances of it coming back are very, very slim. and it won't, because it's not defended the series, so I don't think Lego are really going to do anything on something that isn't currently, big, to say it, if you want to put it that way. Question 7 is from Wilson Grady. What do you think? When do you think you'll get 1,000 subs? So currently we're at 598, right? The biggest amount of subscribers I've ever got in a single time was, I think within like a month or two I got 100, and that was back in 2018 or 19. No, it was 2019. So I hit 500 subscribers in the 20th of September, right? So it's less than 6 months later. So it's actually just 5 months later that we're almost at 600. So if I can get 100 subscribers every 6 months, I mean that would give me like 2, maybe 3 years. I'd say 2 years I could have 1,000 in 2 years. Question 8 is from United Bricks. What's your favourite set from 2021? So based on the ones that released, I don't like that Imperial Shuttle. The Imperial Shuttle was just a terrible set. I know there's some people going to be hating on me for this, but the Imperial Shuttle is just a bad set, and I really, really don't like it. Like, the Imperial Shuttle just... I understand they're downsizing sets, but downsizing is a bit of a bad idea, and I completely disagree with it. My favourite set has to be Trouble in Tatooine, because one Beskar Mando, you get Tusken Raider, you get Baby Yoda. The tent's kind of okay, but the speeder and the Mando are really the best part of that set. I think everyone would agree. Question 9 is from Spinner Gonk. Will you rearrange your room? Funny you should ask. So your comment about a month ago actually inspired me to do so. In fact, I'm going to show you. So normally this chair would be over there, but and whatnot, and the poofy would be all the way over there. In fact, there has been some arrangements. Let me show you guys. So this is over here now. The chair is being moved here, and these shelves are here now. So the shelf used to be over there. I brought it down here just for a change. All of my prequel era and Cold War sets, as well as some books and boxes, are on this shelf. Thought I'd show you guys, and this is where I film videos. That stand is for a project I'm working on. If you want to know, just ask questions. We've got my minifigs here. We've got some boxes. Up there's all the 501st boxes. But where some of the real interesting changes is over here. So one shelf is gone. Now this table used to be where I filmed all my videos until last night. So I'm getting like a PC, like kind of computer, with a monitor and whatnot. So I need a place to put that, which is why I've completely cleared this off. The stuff here I just had to move here temporarily. It's going elsewhere. That instrument is for school, which I return to on Wednesday. I'll talk about that soon. But yeah, so there's one shelf here now, and I kind of like the difference. Like, it's weird. The room was pretty much the same layout for all the last 3 years that I've lived here, so I thought it was fun to, change it around and stuff. But yeah, I have rearranged it, and I quite like the rearrangement. Although in a couple months I will be swapping rooms with my siblings, so that'll be even more fun doing that room on this channel. But yeah, get comfortable. Right, let's get my questions back and continue. So, question 10 is from Sith of the Republic. Will you ever build a Sith army? So at first I thought about it, as far as the new Sith troopers you can get, no, I don't want an army of those, right? I'm not a big fan of the sequels. I never looked at those movies and thought, yeah, I totally want to build an army from them. But when I think Sith troopers, I think of those ones you could get in 2012, 2013 that, it was in Darth Malgus's Sith Fury class and Sith Thunder in that battle pack. I would build an army of them. Not as big as my clone army, but, maybe get 15, 20 troops. I know that's not an army, but that's probably something I would go for. I really like those, and maybe get some, those old Republic troopers, just to go against them. I wouldn't mind making a small mock out of those. Question 11 is from Stanley. Do you think Lego will make a UCS C-3PO? So, when I first read this question, I was admittedly quite confused when I read this. But I thought about it. They've done UCS R2D2, UCS Dio, UCS Yoda, UCS Baby Yoda, UCS BB-8. See, the list goes on. And I thought to myself, well, C-3PO is a no-brainer, but then I thought, see, to do a UCS C-3PO, it would be difficult trying to do that in this scale. Do I think they'll do it? They could do it, but realistically, in my opinion, probably not, but the door's open. Question 12 is from Mr. Reverend. What's your alt channel and what are you doing there? Right, so there is an alternative channel. It's called It was called Gaming of X72, but not anymore. I decided just to make it the extra channel of this, so it's actually called Captain Risk Productions Extra. So over there I do just whatever is usually Lego related or Star Wars related videos. That you're thinking, isn't that the same as no? On there I post a little bit more frequently. Just whenever, because of this one it's a set schedule. I prepare for my videos. Over there, if I have a random video in here, it goes up. News in the Star Wars community, Lego related stuff. I did a video yesterday and it was the value of the sequel minifigures go up if the sequels are made non-canon. So it's kind of an idea of what happens on there. It's less structured than what's on here. The content isn't as good, but it's kind of like where I get my random creative outbursts and think of something, but I don't feel like it would fit on this channel for whatever reason, which might sound weird considering it's both Lego. It will go on there. I will try and remember to link it in the description. Our next question is from Bricks of Steel. What Clone Wars episode are you on? So I mentioned, I think it was in the last one, I was rewatching the Clone Wars. So I haven't watched too much of it lately, though I'm currently on, what episode is it? It's like the episode just after, like, the episode where Fives goes crazy. Spoiler alert, Fives goes a bit nuts and is killed by Commander Fox. Whatever episode is after that, I'm about to watch, but yeah. That's where I'm at on that. Tuggle Lim, do you have any Lego posters? Okay, fine, I'll show you guys what I got. So like all good Lego troopers, I got plenty of Lego posters, got that one. And behind the shelves on at least some of these, you will see some kind of Clone Wars kind of prequel Lego posters from like 2009, 2008, 2010 kind of era there. But if you come over here, we got Boba Fett, we got Darth Vader. Come over here, we got Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens kind of thing. Over here, though, is where I've kind of, did the best. I have the original trilogy poster, got one for Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, complete saga, and the X-Wing on this wall, and as well as random bits from the instructions over the years, just adds, not trying to like, just adds and stuff in general is what is over here. Okay, next questions. So, the next question is from General Crux. What do you think of Hayden's return? So, I think this has been pretty much, talked about extensively in the Star Wars community, so I don't think my opinion really means much, although I suppose if you're asking, it means something. Hayden Christensen returning in the Obi-Wan series, I support it. See, I, unlike everyone else, did not have a problem with Anakin's character. I'm just going to adjust the camera here. I thought Anakin's character was done quite well, to be honest. Like, obviously the lines were bad, but Hayden Christensen was not a bad actor in that. So I'm all for his return. I mean, obviously it'll help his reputation and stuff like that, and who knows, it could lead to being in more films, because if you didn't know, he actually quit acting in 2007. I actually researched a little bit, and since then he's just been on a farm. You probably, if you're in the Lego Star Wars or Star Wars community, I imagine if you're watching this, you'll have seen some of the memes, and it's like, farming, a man of your talents. It's kind of funny. CT Slammer asks, what do you think of the 2021 rumours? There's two that just excite me the most, because I'm a huge Clone Wars fan. One, the Mandalorian Starfighter, because it's rumoured to have Bo-Katan and a whole bunch of other cool characters in it. And the Ahsoka versus Maul, those are the two sets I'm hyped most for. The cruiser from the Mandalorian, like Moff Gideon's cruiser, is one I like, but big Clone Wars fan as well as Mando fan, so I'm most looking forward to those two sets out of them all. Our next question is from Phantom Rider. Do you like the Old Republic? I love the Old Republic. I never played through the full game. I played some of it back in 2012, but that's about it. I should really try and play that again, just find a way to do that. Fun game. As far as the Lego sets go, I don't own any, though I have been looking at buying the Sith Fury class interceptor a lot lately, so who knows, I could, pull the plug on that. Well, not pull the plug, whatever the word is. Well, that's awkward. Ball Bricks, do you play Rock Band? No, I don't play Rock Band for some reason. CT Tup asks, Pong Krell. Right, Pong Krell used to be the worst Star Wars or Clone Wars character. One, just because of what he does in the episodes, and two, most fans don't like him very much, which has become quite evident over the years. Though, personally, there's a lot worse characters than him. I'm looking at you, Mortez sisters, so they're definitely the worst. Question 21 is from the meme board. Who inspired you to make videos? Right, quite a few YouTubers. Solid Brick Studios inspired me, because I remember back in like 2012 watching some of his videos. Like 2012, I would have been 9 years old, so I remember I was just really getting into computers and stuff like that at the time, or learning how to use them a bit more. So I remember going on YouTube and seeing his review, and it was the January wave for 2012, and it was like the Droid Escape Pod, and just seeing that, I'm like, I want to do this, I want to do that. It took me 3 years to do it though. MRR Productions did, although at the time his content was good, but it wasn't up to the standards, like Solid Brick Studios. So if I had to pick one person, Solid Brick Studios. Lego Prism asks, do you own a Chrome Vader? No, I don't. I have looked at them, though I don't think I'm going to buy a Chrome Vader, but they are quite cool. I do not own one, but they are cool. Tens Lego Productions, what's the largest set you own? Right, so for me, as far as, I don't know why I think this, although when I put it on the other sets, I actually would think so. It's the 7680, the Twilight is probably the largest set. You're probably thinking, how does that work? Well, it's not as long as the Millennium Falcon, but it's like the widest set by far. Like, I'm just going to go by the widest set. This is a set that gets a lot of hate in the LEGO community, though personally I quite like it. I don't know. But yeah, that's the largest set. It's between that and the Falcon, at least the 2015 Force Awakens Millennium Falcon. Just going to pick my questions back up here. Right, so our 25th question is from Deathwatch Command. Worst Clone Wars episode? Again, like the Paul Krill question, the Mortis sisters. We could have got a cool clone arc or something. They could have even gave us how, Grievous launched the attack on Coruscant. Like, I know there's canon explanation for all this and how it happened, but Grievous kidnapping Palpatine, that was a no-brainer. Of course, though, there was strings attached to Disney bringing back the Clone Wars. We couldn't have so many episodes, and then we had to go with the Mortis sisters involved, which got me annoyed. And our final question is from Larry Z. Do you play Minecraft? Yes, I do. Minecraft's one of my favourite games, if I just want to chill out or whatever and just take it easy. That's one of my favourite games to play. But yeah. So I know this has been a long video and whatnot, but thanks for watching anyway. I enjoy making this series. I just sit in front of the camera, talk, and tell you guys what's going on, answer your questions, and just general stuff like that. But yeah, if you do like this series and you feel like asking me a question, your question is 100% guaranteed to be answered. See, I got 26 questions there. Like I said, if I only get 5 questions in the comments of this video. By the way, if you want your question answered, leave it in this video's comments, because this is the only one I'll really check. If I get 5 questions for next month's episode, I'm only gonna answer 5. If I get 10, I'll answer 10. If I get 100, screw it, I'll answer 100 questions. But yeah, your question is 100% guaranteed to be answered. So yeah, I will see you guys on Friday's video. On Friday, I'm just gonna reach and get the minifigure. Oh yeah, I broke my stand. I have to rebuild it. We're doing this Ewok from 2011, so we're doing that minifigure. We're just gonna fix it on the stand. We'll be doing him this Friday. But yeah, that's about it. As far as if you guys want more content from me, again, check out the old channel, Captain Rex Productions Extra. Just check it out. It won't pop up if you search it. You have to put the filter to check channel, so I will try and remember to link this. There'll be a vlog up later once I get the PC in here up and running, so I'll make a quick short on that. But yeah, there's more projects and stuff going on here, although this is the main channel that has all the harder work. That's why there's less videos, if that makes sense. But before this video hits 20 minutes, because I don't want it to do that, I will see you guys on Friday's video. Again, questions, leave it down below, the more likely to be answered. Just questions about Lego, Star Wars, me, Star Wars, or just anything you want, just ask, leave it in the comments. See you guys in next month's episode. In fact, let me just check before we go. Next month's episode is scheduled for... You asked episode 18 is March 23rd. So, today is what, the 23rd yeah, today is 23rd. So, you have exactly 1 month from now to leave a question in there. Because I'm leaving it so long like I did this one, I'm probably going to end up with, the same general amount of questions that I normally get in these videos. But yeah, so see you guys in the next episode or the next video. 2011 Ewok. See you guys later. Bye.